Welcome to Adalis Backyard Garden. In this video, we will share information about how we overwinter some of our plants. So keep watching. We live in Zone 8A and the winters here are not harsh, but I still prefer to overwinter some of my tropical plants. These are the three moringa trees that I have in containers. I've already pruned them and I've harvested their leaves. Now these plants directly go into my garage and will be in my garage for almost 4 months starting from November until about March beginning. I make sure that the soil does not dry out completely when these plants are in the garage. So I water them once in a while and make sure that the roots don't dry out completely. These plants that are overwintered and are not repotted produces flowers by July end, and so I get enough and more pods by the end of August. Now these are the stems that I've cut off from the plants, and so you can see that I've pruned them pretty vigorously. This is the last of our harvest from this season. You can see that we harvested a lot of hyacinth beans, and also there were plenty of long beans and some regular beans. We got few of the moringa pods, and these are all the leaves that I've harvested. Some of the moringa had flowers in them, but there isn't enough time for them to produce the moringa pods. So you can see that I've harvested the flowers and I will be making some dishes out of them. You can see that these are the yellow leaves that I have discarded. Now, one season I'd left my moringa plant outdoors and had not overwintered them. What I observed was that the ones that were left outside took some time to come out of dormancy, and so it produced flowers later in the season, and I was not able to harvest any pods out of them. Whereas the ones that are overwintered in my garage were able to produce the flowers and a lot of pods. This is the one surviving tomato plant which is loaded with tomatoes, green colored tomatoes now, and I'm waiting for it to ripen a little bit so I can harvest them. During the peak of summer, this tomato plant was not producing much, but as the weather cooled, you can see that it has produced tomatoes pretty much in every branch, and I'd stopped pruning any of it. It was growing just wild all over the place. You can see that each and every stem has so many tomatoes on them, so I am waiting to harvest them one of these days. All of my curry leaf plants are in pots and I overwinter every single one of them in my garage. I make sure that the soil is slightly moist when they're in the garage. I also have a small window in my garage and I try to keep all of these plants in front of the window, but there isn't much sunlight coming through them. It's just that whatever it can get is good for it. I also overwinter my bell pepper plants and all the other types of pepper plants because the difference that I find is that they right away start producing peppers in the month of April, whereas the new ones take some time to start producing the peppers. Another of my plants which I love is the jasmine plant. I have two varieties of them. One is the regular, I think, five petaled jasmine. I do not know the name of it, but the second one is the Duke of Tuscany. Both of them are amazing smelling jasmine plants, and I make sure that all the pots of jasmine go indoors. Some of these plants may survive outside too with our kind of winter. If the winter weather is not very severe, it may come up. But I do not take the risk of leaving these plants outdoors because the jasmine plants are so expensive that I prefer to keep them indoors and not risk losing them. Now, many of the plants that are kept in the garage may lose its leaves. It drops off the leaves just because the plants do not have access to sunlight, and the temperatures are not very high in there because the garage is not a heated garage. Still, the plants are alive, so they are just in dormant state. And I make sure that the soil is moist. That's the only one thing that I really take care of. Another one of the plants that do not survive the winters here is the holy basil plant. Most of the time, I get a lot of voluntary plants from my holy basil plant, so I leave them outdoors. Now you can see that this is one of my favorite, the eucalyptus plant, and this for sure will go in. The eucalyptus plant is one of my precious plants, and so it will be kept near a window inside my house. And you can see that the berry plants, the blueberry, the raspberry, the blackberry, and the grapes, all of them can stay outdoors. They are winter hardy, so they don't need to go in. Also, the lemongrass stays outside. Mint is left outside and it comes up every year without any issue. I also leave my um, lavender plant outside. I have two of them which I started this year. They stay out. Eggplants are also plants that can be overwintered in the garage if you have space. I generally bring my plants in once the temperature drops below 45 °F. I hope this video was useful to you, and if you like these kind of videos, please like, share and subscribe to our channel. We really appreciate each one of you. Thank you.